I'll do speaker view. Fantastic. Okay. All righty. Give me just a moment here. So now, Ron, you've been to Vegas before. You're a big time gambler. Which is your favorite casino in Vegas?
Um, I like the smaller, like, the more intimate places. The last few times I've stayed at the Cromwell, which a lot of people don't know about it. It's
Mm-hmm.
more intimate. It's not as crazy as like a Caesars or an MGM.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't stay there totally to gamble, but I like staying there. And I like the Paris. I like I don't know, the Harris hotels are usually where I go to, including the
Okay.
Cromwell and the Paris and Bally's, and
Okay.
and I try to keep away from the real monster, the Caesars and MGM, those places. I don't know, they're a little too daunting.
Okay. All right. Well, this adventure, the outrageous Las Vegas New Year's Eve adventure, starts on Friday, December 30th. Now, are any of you coming in a day early?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Today-
I'm actually
today-
coming in a couple days early.
Okay.
My sister lives in Henderson.
Oh, okay.
She just moved there recently, so I'm gonna spend a day visiting with her beforehand. But yes, I did sign up for the 1 day pre.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. And Rose, you're also coming in a day early?
Yes, with Jeanette and Michelle.
Okay. A day early. And Ron?
I'm gonna drive it early Friday morning, and see if
Okay.
I can get on the road maybe at 7 in the morning. I'll be in by noon.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, unless traffic gets crazy.
Okay, all right. So on Friday, check-in at the Circa is at 3 p.m.
Mhm.
And I will be somewhere near the lobby, or perhaps I'll be at a nearby bar in the hotel to meet you, and I'll give you your welcome packets then. So I'll also be there on Thursday, the 29th. So Rose or Ron, when you arrive at the hotel, again, I should be in a nearby bar, and I can give you your welcome packets then.
I mean, Rose and
Uh,
Robin.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm sorry, Rose and Robin. Rose and Robin, I can meet you on the 29th, give you your welcome packets, and then we can see what we want to do that night. Rod, I'll see you the next day, and I'll be in the lobby between 3 and 4:30.
Okay.
I'm going to go check out the Circa later this week, so I know exactly where where I'll be sitting, and I'll take a picture of it, and that information will be sent to you on December 24th when you have your Bon Voyage email. You'll have that information then, but it'll probably be in one of the bars near the check-in desk. I will be there Thursday the 29th for you, Rose, and Jeanette, Michelle, and then also for you, Robin, as well. And then Ron, I'll see you on Friday. So of course, Ron and Robin, you're going to be driving into Vegas. There is the Garage Mahal right across the street from the Circa, near the Plaza Hotel. Parking is about $25 a day there, so you can park your car there. Rose, if you're flying in, transfers are on your own from the airport to the hotel. It should be about $25, but do talk to the cab driver before you get in the cab and verify its price.
Mhm.
City of Nevada or the City of Las Vegas has regulated the prices with the cab companies. They're generally a bit cheaper than rideshare, but verify that before you get in the car.
Okay.
And then on Friday, the 30th, we are going to have a welcome drink at the bar at 6 p.m. And again, I'm gonna make sure I know which bar we can meet at. And that information will come to you in the Bon Voyage email on the 24th. Looks like Penny is here. Let me grab Penny and have her enter. Let me see here. Where's Penny? Oh, maybe not. Oh, give me just a moment, folks. Penny, can you hear us? Or Penny, can you see us? Well, maybe she'll join us eventually.
Mhm.
She's here. Okay.
So-
Oh,
so
yes,
you just-
please go
you
ahead,
ju-
Rose.
You just said Friday at 6, but the paper says 5.
I'm sorry, Rose. Let me check on that. Let me
That's my
check.
friend, that's my friend Jeanette.
Oh, Penny is?
Penny is her granddaughter's name.
Okay, all righty.
Jeanette, can you hear us? All right.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Give me just a moment and let me check on this, Rose, because I do remember seeing it was supposed to be 5 o'clock and not 6. So it looks like the internet and our paperwork is a little off. Give me just a moment here.
well, it's all, I mean, that's all right.
Show up at 5
There
and we
it
can
is.
always drink.
Yeah.
Just keep drinking then.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm sorry. It is 5 o'clock, not 6 o'clock. So I will tell operations that the internet needs to be changed. Nothing ever lies on the internet, right? Yes, let's meet at 5 o'clock at the Legacy Club rooftop. And I'll make sure I get a nice little section just for us, but beverages will be at your own expense. So that happens at 5 o'clock. And then that night on Friday, the 30th, we'll have dinner together. And again, this week, I am going to go to Circa and make sure I scout out all the places, and I'm going to talk to the restaurants face to face. And we're probably going to be having dinner at Victory Burger. That is included in the package. So dinner is on Singles International the night on the 30th for our welcome dinner, so we can meet everyone.
That's in the hotel?
Yes, that is in the hotel. Yes. And just something else to prepare you when you enter Circa. Circa is one of the newest hotels on Fremont Experience, and they claim to be a 21 and over only hotel and casino. So there's no children running around the casino floors at Circa. They have asked for my ID when I've entered the place, and they've asked for my 74-year-old mother's ID when we enter the place, making sure she wasn't under 21. So just be prepared to show your ID and verify that you are over 21 years old. They asked my mom, they'll probably ask you too. So at 5 o'clock, we'll have a drink together. Then we'll go to dinner again inside the hotel. And then that evening, the night is yours. There is always a party on Fremont Street. Every night there is a party. It's going to be much bigger, of course, on the 31st. But if you're ready to go out dancing Friday night, Fremont is there. It's got 3 live stages. Every stage has a different band, and you can dance in front of that band. And of course, people watching is a great thing to do on Fremont Street as well. The strip has some characters, but the characters on Fremont Street are much, much more colorful. Also, just to let you know, Nevada has legalized recreational marijuana, and it's very potent on Fremont Street. So just to prepare you for that as well. But the night is yours. If you want to just go to bed and relax for the next day, that's your choice. If you want to wander down Fremont Street and dance with the party, we're also welcome to do that. We'll just see how everyone feels that night, and then we can decide what we want to do from there. Does that sound good to everyone?
Sounds
Sure.
good.
Yep.
Can I ask a
Alright.
question?
Of course.
So we wanted to see David Copperfield.
Oh,
All right.
yes. Yeah.
So when do you think is the best time, like I'm thinking either Thursday night or maybe January 1st, there's a lot of free time.
Yes, I mean, both of those days, we have a lot of free time. December 31st is going to be a nightmare for travel.
Right.
They shut down the strip to all traffic. Taxis are not going down the strip, cars not going down the strip. The only transportation going up and down the strip on the day of the 31st is going to be the monorail. And so I would highly recommend staying on Fremont Street the day of the 31st. I mean, you want to be the adventurous type and go for the strip, then
No,
do it.
no, that's all right. And speaking of the monorail, where does that go exactly?
The monorail goes from MGM all the way up to the Wynn, which is near the convention center. So it goes the entire east side of the strip. But it's about, although it runs parallel to the strip, it's about 1 block east of the strip. So it does connect to the hotels. It connects to MGM and Valleys and the Flamingo and the Wynn. It connects at those hotels. But it's just on the very back end of the hotel, not the strip side of the hotel.
Okay,
So if you would like to see David Copperfield, I would recommend either Thursday, Friday, or Sunday night. I would avoid going to the strip late at night because it could be very difficult to get back to Fremont Street for our New Year's shindig.
yeah, no, okay. I'll keep that open. And what was another question?
Any
Oh,
other questions about Friday? Rose?
No,
No, okay. So the next day, on Saturday, December 31st, New Year's Eve, we'll start our day with our Breakfast Club meetup. Now, so many hotels in Las Vegas do not offer a free breakfast. So we can meet probably in the lobby just for a meet up, and then we can decide together as a group where we would like to have breakfast. There are a number of places within the hotel to have breakfast. However, it will be at your expense. If none of those places sound like a place we want to go, Fremont Street is full of restaurants. There's Bacon Nation down at the D. We can choose to walk there if we want, or we can all go our own ways. Since breakfast is on your own, if you're like, I'll just get a donut at Starbucks or a McMuffin at McDonald's, that's of course your choice.
all that's there at Fremont?
It's at Fremont, yes. McDonald's is at the Plaza and Bacon Nation is at the D. So those are just 2 options. Starbucks is at the Golden Nugget. So those are just some options that you may be interested in for breakfast. Or if you're like, nope, I'll wait till lunch, that's your choice as well. But we'll start off with a Breakfast Club meetup for those who want to have breakfast together as a group. But if you want to sleep in, that's of course your choice. This is your vacation. Enjoy it.
It doesn't have a time on the paper.
No, we'll have that information in your welcome packet.
Okay. Okay,
Alrighty, and then the day is yours. December 31st, the day is yours. If you want to go enjoy the 86-degree pool, of course, that's your choice to do. You can just lounge by the pool all day. Again, Fremont Street has lots of people watching to do, and they have the bars right there on the street, so you can sit at the bar and people watch. They have the zip line that goes down Fremont Street. You can do that. Keep in mind that if you're underneath the zip line, do not look up with your mouth open. You don't know how much those guys have been drinking. There's the Container Park, which is at the far end of Fremont Street, and it's what we call Fremont East. So we can check that out. when we meet for our breakfast club meetup, we can discuss about what people would like to do that day. And we can either go as a group together and check out all the casinos. Or if you want to just do your own thing, that's your choice as well. So there's a lot of free time on this. I'll always have suggestions, but that might be an option. Also on Saturday the 31st, something we might consider doing is going to Area 15. Now, a lot of the literature that I've seen has said Area 51. We're not going there. Area 51 is about 80 miles north of Las Vegas, and that's where the aliens landed. We're not going to make it 80 miles north of Vegas. But Area 15 is a fun kind of amusement type area. It does have a bar that'll put you 50 feet in the air, spin you around a couple of times while you enjoy a hot chocolate and schnapps, or a hot apple cider and schnapps, and you just get these beautiful skyline views of the strip. It also has axe throwing. So if you want to throw an axe while you're drinking a beer, that's an option. They have the Illuminarium, where you can actually walk through a Vincent van Gogh painting. They display Vincent van Gogh paintings on the walls, on the ceiling, on the floors, and you can walk through Van Gogh's sunflowers. They have they also have Meow Wolf, which is something that we just cannot describe. It's just something you have to experience. I mean, it's just a weird, wild, bright, dark, quiet, loud place. Just something that's very Vegas. So when we meet for our breakfast club meetup that day, we might want to discuss maybe a group of us want to go to Area 15 that day. It's not on the strip, it's off strip. So we could make it there, from 12 to 4 and still make it back to our hotel on Fremont Street to get ready for that night's preparations. That night, New Year's Eve, December 31st, our final vacation destination does say 10 p.m., although we should be able to get in there much earlier. And I will have more information about that when you receive your welcome packet. But Singles Travel International has set up an exclusive party suite for us. So we have an entire suite, not just a hotel room, but a beautiful suite where we can stay warm on New Year's Eve and watch the fireworks from there. Now, Singles Travel will provide champagne and some snacks. However, there's no bartender there, and there's no real food service there. So there's a couple of options for that night. One, we could find dinner elsewhere and have a dinner elsewhere. However, because it is New Year's Eve, reservations are going to be very hard to find. If you are looking to have a really nice dinner on New Year's Eve, I would suggest looking for those reservations now. Or there's lots of fast food joints on Fremont Street. Be easy to get food there. And you can either eat it at the restaurant or take something to go and bring it up to the suite. There will be plenty of places to sit down, and we can sit all together in the suite and have a nice dinner. If you want to bring your own case of beer, that's fine. This is our own private suite. It'll be just for you. You can do it that way. If you want to bring some bottle of wine just for yourself, or a bottle of wine to share, you're welcome to bring that to the suite as well. That will be ours all night long. We have to check out of the suite at 11 a.m. So if you want to pass out on the couch, that's your choice.
Oh, wow. So
Or if you want to go back to your hotel room with a comfortable bed, that's a choice too.
is there a liquor store on Fremont?
There is not necessarily a liquor store, but there's plenty of liquor to be found. There's an ABC store. You might be familiar with ABC stores from Hawaii. Las Vegas is considered to be the 8th island of Hawaii. And so they sell liquor at the ABC store. Walgreens sells liquor, so you can get liquor there. And
That's
those are
okay.
both
That's-
on Fremont Street.
We don't have anything like that in New York. Liquor stores, the only place to get liquor. Wine,
Welcome to Nevada.
I'm just interested in wine. So Walgreens sells wine.
Yes, and so does
Okay.
ABC.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
If you want to bring some cookies, or some other snacks, Singles Travel International will provide some snacks, but if you're like, I need my Malomars, bring those with you. You're welcome to bring whatever food. Perhaps even we'll order pizza and we'll have that delivered to the suite. I mean,
Well, that'd be fun. Yeah.
the choice is ours, and we should be able to see the fireworks from the Strip from our suite in the Circa. It's the tallest building on Fremont Street.
Oh,
So,
good.
any questions about Saturday?
Nope.
Ron, we doing good?
Yeah, what time they open this suite?
Check-in time would be at 3 p.m. So we should be able to get into the suite at 3.
Oh, okay.
Robin, we doing all right?
Yep.
All righty. And Jeanette, how you doing?
Jeanette, you want to unmute? Yep. Jeanette, you have to unmute yourself. Shouldn't have to. Much-
She's listening.
Okay.
All right. So on to Sunday, January 1st. Now I know some of you have opted for the optional brunch at Hash Hash A Go-Go. I think we have about 4 people who have signed up for that. It's a $69 optional. And Hash Hash A Go-Go, actually it's Hash House A Go-Go, that is right across the street at the Plaza Hotel. Las Vegas, the university in Las Vegas, they have a large culinary program. So a lot of the chefs within Las Vegas have come from UNLV, and they have gotten their degree in the culinary arts. And a lot of them will display their abilities at Hash House A Go-Go. So if you have the opportunity and you're awake at that time, I would highly recommend doing that optional
But
brunch.
it's so expensive, $69.
Yes, it is. It is,
One entree, right? It's not a buffet.
but it's a big one. No, it's not a buffet. It's not a buffet. It's an entree, but it's a huge plate. It's a very large plate. That'll last you for breakfast, lunch, and probably half of your dinner. It's a very large plate. They do not take reservations. So I'll of course go with you guys and get you as quickly through the line as I can. They do not accept reservations at Hash House A Go-Go. Again, January 1st is a day of leisure. So you're welcome to just sleep. You are welcome to go to the pool. I was thinking January 1st might be a good day to just walk the Strip. One of the things I like to do here in Las Vegas and during my free time is going to New York, Rose. I go all the way down to New York, and I walk up the Strip, and I usually go to the Venetian. That's usually where I stop, and just see the beauty that's inside the casinos. Myself, I'm not a big gambler. I'm not a big drinker. I just like to walk down the Strip, see the beautiful decorations within the casinos, and do the people watching on the Strip. I mean, that's how I like to spend my days, or my afternoons in Vegas. And I think January 1st might be a good time to do that. But of course, we can do our breakfast meetup earlier that day, see what the group is feeling. If the majority of the group would like to do the Strip, we can do that. If the majority of the group would like to just relax by the pool, we can do that. If the majority of the group would like to go to Red Rock is a nice little natural area, just 30 minutes east or 30 minutes west of the Fremont Street. We can organize the pink Jeep tours to take us out there and expose ourselves to some Nevada nature. There's a lot more to Las Vegas than just the Strip, and the nature that is surrounding Las Vegas is just absolutely stunning. So we'll see how the group is feeling on January 1st. Again, if the majority of the group wants to walk the Strip, but you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to sit by the pool. Of course, that's your choice. It's a free day for you. Use it how you would like to. And we can meet up again at 5:30 that night.
What, are we, what, 5:30 is dinner or happy hour?
5:30, we'll meet at the
Oh,
bar.
happy hour. Okay, I see
We'll
it.
meet at the bar. And then we'll go together for our farewell dinner. Now our
Okay.
excuse me. Our farewell dinner is still being debated, seeing who's available and what we can do. However, it is included in your vacation package. So once we have cemented our dinner plans, they'll probably be going out either in your Bon Voyage email on the 24th or in your welcome packet when you arrive in Vegas. But dinner is included. We just need to figure out exactly where. And then later that evening after dinner, again, Vegas is yours to enjoy. If you want to go back out onto Fremont Street, they're still going to have live music, live entertainment, and live dancers. They're no zombies on that night. You can do that, or if you want to go to the Strip that night, see what the Strip looks like at night, that's your choice as well. We can take the pulse of the group, see what the majority wants to do. But if you're not the majority, you want to go gambling at Harrah's, or perhaps try your luck at some of the casinos on Fremont Street. I don't recommend the D because I put demon money in there. I lost my money at the D. But if you would rather do that, of course, the evening is yours. You can do what you'd like, but we'll always take the pulse of the group, see what the group wants to do, and the majority of us will do that together. Any questions about Sunday the 1st?
Nope.
No, we're good. Alrighty, Monday the 2nd, we'll have our final breakfast club, and then off to the airport. Again, travel to and from the airport is at your own expense. The Circa does have a nice drive-through for the taxis, so you can get a taxi right there at the Circa, and they'll take you down to the airport. For Ron and Robin, your cars will be there waiting for you, and you can take off whenever you're ready, although checkout is at 11. So that is our trip. What do you guys think?
Well, let me just ask you, the next page, page 7, it says optional tour.
Oh, wait, let me see here. So that is the brunch at Hash House A Go-Go.
Oh,
That's just what that is. The brunch at Hash House A Go-Go.
oh, it wasn't
That's
clear.
our only optional. Again, I thought December 31st, that would be a good time to visit Area 15, if that's something that you're interested in. That will be at your own expense, but we can do that together when we get together. But the only optional tour offered on this vacation is the breakfast at Hash House A Go-Go.
Do you know what other hotels have a buffet?
I'm sorry. COVID, of course, shut down a lot of buffets. I have heard that Main Street, which is just around the corner from the Circa, and one of my favorite places to get food, that is still open, so we could go there. I have heard rumors about the Golden Nuggets, but I haven't confirmed them yet. That the Golden Nugget may be an option for a buffet. I believe the Wynn Buffet has reopened. So you can have a glorious over-the-top buffet at the Wynn. I haven't heard about the Bellagio yet. And I believe the Flamingo is still closed. I believe the Flamingo buffet has not reopened. But I believe the Wynn has, and I still have to confirm the Golden Nuggets. I still have to confirm the Bellagio. I haven't heard about
Well,
those.
the first one you mentioned, you said Main Street around a block,
Yes,
around something.
yes,
It's 30 something dollars.
yes. It's not as over the top as what the Bellagio was, but it's still all you can eat. I think Main Street is beautiful. I mean, it's one of the older hotels, so it has that older Vegas charm to it. And the buffet is in a kind of an atrium, so you have all this glass, this natural light
Oh,
coming
nice.
in. Whereas,
Mm.
in my opinion, the Bellagio was dark. That's just my opinion. But I can also say that the food at Main Street was a bit more simpler than it was at the Bellagio.
Okay. All right.
Is it $30 now? It's 15 last I was there.
Cheryl, I'm gonna bail out. Nice
Okay.
meeting you all. See you there.
I
Okay.
look forward to seeing you soon, Ron.
You too, Cheryl.
See you there.
Bye.
So that, and perhaps that's what we want to do for breakfast someday, you know, when we're thinking like, oh, where should we go for breakfast?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could go for breakfast in our own hotel. We just go around the corner to Main Street and go to
That
breakfast there.
sounds good. Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to grab a donut. Sometimes you want a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah. Robin, do you have any questions?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Penny, I see you're still on mute. Are we doing okay? All right, all right. Well, then I am so looking forward to meeting you all and making sure that we have a fun time in Las Vegas. I mean, this is the place to be on New Year's Eve.
I think
And
so.
I think, oh yes, oh yes. I mean, Vegas is always a party, but it's definitely a party on New Year's Eve. And even on Fremont Street on New Year's Eve, they've got their 80s party. And so Vanilla Ice will be here and the Flock of Seagulls
Wow.
will be here. So if you want to put your hair in a Flock of Seagulls fashion, hey, you'll be welcome right there on Fremont Street. So it will be a lot of fun. And this is my home, so I have all sorts of information for you, and I'm looking forward to scouting it all out this weekend, getting all the pre-scouting done, and I'm really looking forward to making sure you have a wonderful vacation here in Vegas.
Oh,
But bring a
okay.
jacket.
Yeah. So, like I said, papers just showed 10 people. Do you have the names of the additional 5?
Let
I'm
me
just
check here.
curious if it's some people I know.
Because we had the Dietrich, Jeanette, Laura, where was it? Give me just a moment, Rose. Oh no. 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 So many places where we have things.
Robin, you have
Rose,
to-
I may
Yes.
not have that handy
Oh.
off the top of my,
a lot of people have to do their fit and willing to travel thing.
I did
Yes.
mine, I think, like the day before this came out, so.
okay.
It didn't register on here yet, but.
Let me also prepare you, the state of Nevada, they are fairly lax at the moment on their COVID protocol. Social distancing is not really a thing. You see very few people wearing masks here. However, I can also tell you that respiratory is going around. My friend's family got knocked out, not going to school, not going to work because they were having breathing issues. That the hospitals are getting a lot of respiratory virus coming through. So if you want to wear a mask the entire time, that is, of course, your choice. Nobody's going to give you any side glances or tell you not to wear it. If you want to have that extra protection, you're more than welcome to. But you'll find a lot of people from Las Vegas are not wearing masks and not practicing social distancing. But that the hospitals are telling us that there is, and my friend has also told me there is something going around. So just to be aware of that and perhaps protecting yourself from this respiratory virus that's going around.
We have that in New York, definitely.
Mhm.
I think it's everywhere right now.
Right, right. But that I don't believe vaccines are necessarily required for this adventure. Some other adventures they are, but not for Nevada.
All right, very good.
Okay.
So our next documents are coming on the 24th, kind of an
Yes.
update of what we already got, or?
Yes, it'll be an update with a lot more updated information, including meeting places. Again, I will be somewhere near the front desk on both the 29th and the 30th to hand out welcome packets. But the Bon Voyage email or packet that comes out on New Year's or Christmas Eve will have that information.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Very good. All right, see you then.
All right. I'll see you then. Have a good
All
night.
right. Merry
Bye-bye.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas
Bye-bye,
to you.
everybody.
Okay. Bye.